We're having a great start to Dance Theater Workshop season this year with our first 4 curated programs. We had 2 international programs, the German-based choreographer Ryman Hope and the Australian-based choreographer Lucy Guerin, and 2 New York City-based programs, Miguel Gutierrez with a full evening work to start off our curated series, and then last week a triple bill with Mina Nishimura, Ori Fleming, and Ursula Egli. This week we have our second program with our New York City commissioned artist series. We've asked Neal Medlyn to make a full evening work, which he's done. It's called Hers a Queen. It opens this Thursday, October 22nd, and runs Friday and Saturday, October 23rd and 24th, and at 7:30 each night, with the added attraction of an opening act dance gang with the artists Kenneth Hawkins and Will Rawls. Why did I ask Neal to be on our programs? Particularly because he's not an artist that one normally thinks of in the conventional sense of a dance maker. It's because Dance Theater Workshop has always been and continues to be an organization that's very interested in working very closely with artists, both in terms of supporting their work and also working with them to be able to reflect what some of the most interesting questions about the form of dance as we both think it may be and as the way it's currently being expressed by contemporary dance artists is. And so in this case I felt that Neal very much fit within this category. He's an artist who has worked with other dance makers. We've had David Newman, the 2 artists David Newman and Adrian Truscott, both have done works on our stage that have included Neal as a quite marvelous performer. And so I wanted to ask him to bring his own work to the stage. It typically, or at least historically, has found its homes in venues that are more visually art-oriented, like the New Museum, and also in more music and performance art-oriented venues like Joe's Pub. So I wasn't sure if that Neal would actually say yes to me when I asked him, but he said yes right away. And the reason he gave was because he was very interested in taking the investigations that he is doing around pop celebrity and taking it to what might not typically be a kind of stage that would normally host this kind of work, and to be able to take advantage of what in fact is a much bigger stage, and also a stage that comes very fully equipped with fairly high production values. So he said yes, and I'm very, very happy about it. The work itself is, it's a marvelously witty work. It continues in that regard in terms of the kind of work that Neal has done in the past around Michael Jackson, around Prince, and around Beyonce. And in this case, it's around Britney Spears. It's a marvelous work, very witty, really funny, but it doesn't deal with celebrity from the more commonly, a common approach, which is talking about the wages of celebrity or doomed by celebrity kind of approach. It really uses celebrity because he loves the material itself very much as the object itself. And he puts a very personal, very specific Neal Medlyn tweak to it in a way that really expresses, I think, both a lot of rigor and a lot of wit. I hope to see you at Dance Theater Workshop this week.